Hello everybody, I'm back again with another episode. So today we're gonna look at AZDOME M550 dashcam. With the increased amount of traffic these days, this is one of the compulsory device to have it installed in your car. God forbid if you get into an accident, this will provide you the proof and security into the traffic code. So without any further ado, let's get into the unboxing. So now let's see what comes inside the box. So this is the prior tool and some sticky pad to tuck in the wires and make it look organized if you're planning to install the rear view camera. So this is pretty handy. What else? It does come with a rear view camera. This is the rear view camera that goes at the back of the car. It also comes with the double side sticky pad and couple of screws to mount the camera properly at the back of the car. It does comes with the power cord that goes into the cigarette lighter that also comes within the box. That's how you power the camera. It does come with a couple of extra sticky film that goes into the windshield, and this is on the rectangular box. That's where you install the camera, and this is the camera itself. It comes with the three cameras in one. One is the front view, one is that you can detach to your camera that will record the rear view of the vehicle, and one is the in-cabin camera that will record the inside of your car. The good thing about this camera is this is the detachable in-cabin camera, so if you feel like recording the inside the vehicle, you can attach that, and this camera you can also rotate and move as per your need. So to attach this, you can just directly put that in and step it in. And this is the front camera, which is 4K resolution. So if you end up installing this in-cabin camera, the resolution of the front will decrease into 2K, which is not that bad. And for the mount, this mount is pretty solid with the two magnets here. You can just detach like this. They comes with the double-sided tape that you can attach to the windshield. Now let's talk about the sides. On this side there is a socket that's where you plug in the rear camera if you plan to use the rear view. This side, this is the SD card slot. That's where you install the SD card and record all the videos here. And on the top there's also a power adapter. That's where you plug in the power and further into the cigarette lighter that will power up this whole module. So this camera does come with a 1 milliamp lithium battery. This camera is not gonna work if the camera is not powered to the car. This is just to store the time and date into the dash camera. So now I'm gonna go ahead and power this camera and set it up. Let's go ahead and look at the menus in this dash cam. So the first menu talks about the video setting. I'm gonna go ahead resolution, and you keep it as high definition. And then this is the loop recording. This is when it starts looping the video so it does not fill up the memory. I'm gonna set it as 30 minutes, which is fine. Rear view camera, since I don't have the rear view attached, we'll just leave it in. And record audio, I'm gonna say yes. And the exposure I'm gonna leave it at 0. That's okay. And let's go ahead and see what other options is this. And playback mode, if you just want to play back the video here, you can play it here. So that's a really good menu. Let's go ahead. Parking mode. For parking mode, so just make sure the parking mode does not work in this camera because it does not come with the internal battery. So in order to work this, you have to connect this directly to the battery. And then now let's go ahead, and what is it? This is the time zone. You can set it up. This is the Wi-Fi setting that you can set it up, turn it on and off to download the video. I'll go through this later. And in the stamp, if you want to have a timestamp in the dash cam, speed, you want the speed to be shown, a GPS set a stamp, which is fine, and an AZDOME logo, which is okay, and micro SD, it will just tell you how much storage is left and when to format, and if you want to format it. This is the language, and this is the system setting. It will just ask you for the fatigue reminder if you want to set it up, speed unit, if you want to put it as miles per hour, kilometer per hour. And this is the volume, beep sound, screensaver, IR, LED, default setting, and GPS info. So now let's go ahead and install the dash cam onto the windshield. So in the box, it comes with a plastic film that you have to stick it to the windshield, and when it's stick, you have to put this double-sided tape and stick it to the windshield, and then you will mount the dash cam in. So now let's go ahead and install the windshield and connect the dash cam. So you guys can see I have installed the dash cam onto the front windshield. I have also installed the in-cabin camera and also the rear window camera. So this is how I taken in all the wires. I couldn't put this inside this plastic frame, but I had to use those sticky organizer that came with the dash cam. So for the power, I have put it in all the way there, tuck it in inside this rubber and bring it all the way down to the power outlet here. That's where I'm powering the whole dash cam. And for the rear camera, I have taken in like the same thing as the power. I've taken in the cable like this and taken in all the way in the rubber, going to all the way at the back, and this is where I have put the camera in. Let me go ahead and show you how I have put that camera in. The rear camera comes with the special mount, but for this one I have only used the 3M tape that came with the AZDOME camera, and I have stick it in here. But I'm going to order the proper rear view mount that I can use it to get a proper angle of the camera. So this is how the cable is coming in from the back. I took it in right here. So now let's go for a ride and see the video quality.